Hey guys, it's Jake from Just For You Fitness. I know it's an early one on a Saturday, but I wanted to get this out of the way and I wanted to get more consistent kind of socials done and lives and videos done as I've been away and a bit inconsistent the past week or two. But you know, life happens. If you don't know, the club that I've been a personal trainer from for over a decade, I don't actually work from anymore. I work more in a freelance role and I'm concentrating specifically on Just For You Fitness and our weight loss coaching product and our performance side of it, which will be coming into play a little bit more later down the line when we reintroduce Ollie Jurashek back into the mix. But like I said, you'll see more kind of real-time updates of that. And obviously based on the back of that, I've had kind of a really busy week. I'm not going to lie, I haven't been great with eating, but I certainly haven't been bad. Like I said, I haven't really been intuitive to my getting down to 75 kilo goals, but I certainly haven't gained any weight. But like I said, during that process, it's obviously led me to thinking about kind of eating habits and obviously what I lead to when obviously I'm a bit stressed out and so on and so forth. So you know, it's all kind of education and learning. And obviously over the past sort of couple of weeks when I've been sort of chatting to clients, onboarding clients and stuff like that, I'm sort of hearing kind of repeat things about, yep, I'm going to cut this out, I'm going to restrict this, I don't want this does this to me, this does that to me. One of the main ones I heard about 4 times during sort of conversations and calls that we had was, I'm not going to eat bread. And then I'm thinking to myself, do you think bread really is the issue? Okay, bread in its caloric intake for a slice is about 110 calories, you know, on average. Is it the fact that you're overeating everywhere, or do you think it's the fact that you're eating bread? I'm going to argue that it's going to be putting you in the calorie surplus. And this mindset comes from the media, diet companies that, you know, they single out and demonize foods to make you think that that is the reason that you're not losing weight. But the actual reason is that you're just not self-aware, you're not measuring anything, and then you're, you know, taking more calories in than you're burning off, and then you're ultimately gaining weight. It's actually absolutely bugger all to do with the bread. Okay, we all have times, we're going to go on to a different point now, we all have times where we're not going to be 100% on it, right? And then I hear this other mindset, you know, I've had a bad weekend, I'm going to purge, I'm going to be really good for about 2 weeks after that. Okay, so what's the point in that? So you've obviously been to a point where you've restricted yourself enough that you're kind of binge eating a little bit, and then, you know, you're going to have these 2 clean weeks, you know, whatever. But, you know, after that, you know, you're going to restrict yourself again. So by the time you loop round to it again, you're going to be more likely to overindulge and overeat on the hyper-palatable foods or the extra alcohol that you've been restricting yourself with. If you have a bad weekend, okay, which is going to happen, think about your total caloric intake after that. Forget the food restrictions, because the food restrictions lead to the binges in the first place. If you do things more as you go along and you work within that sort of 80-20 rule, you're going to be less likely to mess up as much as you can. And if you do really mess up and you're following a specific program and you're living off poverty calories the week after, you're going to be less likely to do it again. So as an example, I didn't have a great week calorie-wise last week because I was busy, stressed out. You know, I'm going to identify some of those habits this week. You know, I didn't gain weight, but I certainly didn't lose any weight. But, you know, it's the weekend. I want to enjoy myself a little bit. I'm going to make sure I enjoy a few Wahoo gins. But what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to make sure that I'm in my calorie deficit, because I'm not in a mindset at the moment where if I restrict everything, that's going to do me any good. So that's how you need to think about it, because if you keep falling back into these restrictive mindsets and, you know, not eating as you enjoy and, you know, cutting things out for long periods of time and then over binging on hyper-palatable foods or having massive binge sessions and everything, you're going to be falling into this repeat cycle of gaining weight, losing weight, giving up, getting demotivated, you know, blah, 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 blah. Right, so me and Matt are putting some really good products together. You're going to start to see some epic videos. You're going to start to see some epic results from the clients that we've got this year. No call to actions today. This is more to kind of just make you a little bit self-aware of everything. Like I said, remember to enjoy yourself. If you're looking to lose weight, calorie deficit, try and move around as much as you can, guys. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you. Bye.